Science is more than a body of knowledge. It's a way of thinking, a way of skeptically interrogating the universe with a fine understanding of human fallibility. Where religion gets into trouble is in those cases that it pretends to know something about science.
Whenever I debate opponents of naturalism, they act like I viciously attacked a position. And that's when I can get half to actually listen. It's like the minds are trapped, shackled in prison. When I mention evolution, the panic it hits them. Yeah, they act like I'm advocating cannibalism. It's a man-eat-man world, just animals living in a pointless universe. Try like mad to convince them, but I can't without getting passionate with it. Watch how far a naturalist being passive will get them. Forget about my radical stance on religion. Watch a naturalist debate a fanatical Christian. On the one side you have someone with PhDs, on the other call them freeze, they have 0 degrees. And then we have to sit there and hear from the sleaze like it's a real debate. You hear me, please?
Please, I'm hearing whispers on the wind about conspiracies and missing links in modern evolutionary trees. Intelligent design is treated like it's heresy. That's because it has no support empirically. But living things look designed, they must be designed. Sounds like your outcomes are all predefined. You need the scientific method to free your mind. Your ignorance is making baby Jesus cry. Design in nature is a blind operation. Here, let me try to find a less offensive way to say it. There's craters in the moon and there's craters in your face, but that doesn't mean the two were created the same way. Bottom up versus top down. Me and Sick gotta play good cop, bad cop now. How does being labeled a cynical fraud sound? Try to sneak religion into science and get shot down.
So don't waste your breath trying to sell me that fake BS. I'm a rationalist. I don't believe your little claims unless you can back them with reason and evidence. And don't waste my precious time trying to save my soul. No, I'm a naturalist. I don't believe you need magic to explain anything. We've been too accommodating, that's the reason that scientists are viewed by the public as deceivers and liars. It's crazy. Yeah, they're thinking that science is populated by incompetent, overconfident nihilists. Why is this? Why it seems that we live in a world in which the people who have the most to say are the quietest. Meanwhile, the willfully ignorant are skilled at belligerently shouting, filling the innocent minds of the public who aren't really that into it, that the data for global warming isn't really significant, or that evolution's just a theory. This is important, we must be weary of pseudoscientists and bust them clearly. We don't have to be all hushed and fear the repercussions. Yeah, we're outnumbered, we're the ones who are right, science lovers, hear me?
And holler back if you'd rather have the facts, even if they call you an iconoclast, cause you're mocking on their sacred cows and other ancient artifacts. Never believe an idea based on how long it lasts. Judge it on the damage it does, on its impact. The time of religion on this planet is almost past, but it's still holding us back like Jodie Foster in Contact. I still am clinging on this olive branch. Why? Cause I got friends who like to pray, and they tell me it brightens their day. So I say keep it out of my face and out of science debates, and you can have a nice time with your private faith. But if your personal fantasy world touches reality, I'm coming with the cavalry, debunking every fallacy. That's part of the vision of scientific majesty. Vigilance is the cost and religion is the casualty.
So don't waste your breath trying to sell me that fake BS. I'm a rationalist. I don't believe your little claims unless you can back them with reason and evidence. And don't waste my precious time trying to save my soul. No, I'm a naturalist. I don't believe you need magic to explain anything.
If we are not able to ask skeptical questions, to interrogate those who tell us that something is true, to be skeptical of those in authority, then we're up for grabs for the next charlatan, political or religious, who comes ambling along.